Hello and welcome to the International Pentagon Challenge. My name is Kyanite and together we'll be embarking on a very special Football Manager journey where we'll aim to try and win every major international competition in all 5 continents, forcing our hand to play with hundreds of different types of players and most importantly hopefully create loads of awesome different types of tactics along the way. Once that's complete, only then are we allowed to set our sights on the biggest of all goals, the FIFA World Cup. How many nations will we have to manage until we work our way to the top? How many dodgy names will we have to pronounce along the way? So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun along the way.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome to episode 22 of the International Pentagon Challenge, a must-win game after we got absolutely robbed in the last episode against Oman. We need to beat Jordan, right? And we need Japan to basically try and fix our negative goal difference by smashing Oman with a few goals. We need a win at all costs. If we win, I'm not going to keep an eye on the other result. If we win and finish in 3rd place, we might stand a chance of still going through to the next stages of the Asian Cup. So, narrow formation coming out from the Jordanians. Again, we don't really know much about these players, which you'd probably expect. What I do know is that we played a friendly against them last year when we actually knew how to score goals. I mean, I wouldn't say we should have won, but it was a very, very even game. And what we do up against these narrow formations is basically have these guys man mark the opposition fullbacks. Because when the AI plays with narrow formations, they'll probably be playing with wing backs. Right. Another thing I'm going to do, I've gone with Cho Ok Chol, despite the fact that he could have done better for Oman's equaliser in the last episode, as a fullback on support. Try and take advantage of the wide areas. We're also going to change things up as well by going for a balanced width, and rather than basically exploit the middle, we're going to look to exploit both flanks. I'm also going to up my defensive line slightly, use the offside trap on normal. And that is it for now. We're going to go into it attacking. I want an early goal. I want something. Hopefully, Mr. Tag... Oh, God. Offside. Okay. Tell you what, though. They are playing with 2 up front. I don't trust our defence at all. So, like, last year, one of the main reasons why, you know, we had so much green was because, like, the way I manage my teams is I play to their strengths. So, in our case... Oh, for God's sake... So in our case, our better players are strikers, you know, and attacking players. That's why we play with 3 of them. Defensively, midfield-wise, we're shocking. We're shocking. So we just hoof the ball forwards into the spaces and aim to get our good players on the ball to try and create something. I hope Japan are about 3-0 up by now. We played really well against Japan, and we were all over Oman. We just couldn't hit the back of the net. Jordan are a better team than Oman. It leaves me worried, it really does. Oh, we've hit the post! Oh, it's offside. That just got like a little touch on our target man's head, which just about like directed it towards goal. Good tackle. Play on. He's hurt himself. Trying to tackle. Come on, you got 14 crossing, and well, he does that instead. How's he doing? Who was that got injured? Target man. It's like due to the lack of quality on the bench as well. I much prefer our Angola team to our current North Korean team. Like, just to put it into context, with Angola, we had a centre-back who played for Athletic Bilbao, we had a centre-back who played for Napoli, and we had like a centre-back, I can't remember who the other centre-back played for. Obviously, Bilbao, I'm on about Ramalho, if you remember him, and Bastos played for Napoli in Serie A. Now, don't give it... Oh... You see what I mean? Like, they don't have any technical ability. And now we have centre-backs that just play in the North Korean Premier League. And we basically have 2 strikers who play in Serie B. And that's it. When our attacking players just aren't performing, like we've had so far this tournament, it leaves us in a very difficult situation. You need goals. Oh my God! You need goals to win football matches, and we cannot, for the life of us, score. We have chance after chance. You're through now, mate. Whip that in. He's there. Finish. Oh! They're the types of goals that we were scoring. Finish! No! They're the types of goals that we were scoring for fun last year. Like utilising the two pacey strikers and just low drilled crosses into the box. Now, we're getting the ball into the box, but no one's finishing anything. Head. No, it's wide. It's like both our wide strikers have dropped to Serie B and just forgotten how to play football. Well, not how to play football, to be fair, but how to actually put the ball in the back of the net. Do you guys feel as frustrated as I do? You're watching me at major tournaments. Oh, even in our FF17... Oh, go on. Do not raise your flag. Yes! Get in! Yes! Yes! We move up to third position, which means Oman are losing by at least 2 goals. I think that's what it means. Come on, get in. Because the 4 of the teams that finish third go through. Let's get a second and finish a game off. Come on. Go through. And there are groups where like 3rd and 4th still have no points at all. The issue is if we'd drawn against Oman, that would have been a not thrown men forward. And then come into this and just gotten a draw rather than a win. Oman would have only had 1 point because they would have probably lost to Japan. So that was a wrong decision by me. I didn't think it through prior to going into the game. But yeah, I was just saying that like in FM17, like we started our Blackburn save, which lasted 100 episodes perfectly before FM18 came out. And the plan was to basically win the Premier League with Blackburn Rovers. And in that final season, we won everything. And then Napoli knocked us out of the Champions League in the semi-final, and they did not deserve to win it at all. Otherwise, we would have won. Like, it would have been the perfect save. No. He was offside anyways. It would have been the perfect save because we would have won everything in our final season. What a transformation, just 4 years. Okay, right. Yes, mate, target man, big guy. Okay, you've been terrible all tournament. Guard against complacency. He's switching off. I'm not sure why Han's switching off, like. He's normally sound. Okay, fullback's on a yellow card. He's having a terrible game. Han, no, he's normally pretty good in terms of dribbling and, you know, causing the other team problems, to be fair. And he's playing pretty good out there, so we're just going to change the central striker, I think. I might look at this and think, why don't you bring another midfielder on, because we've got, like, a lead to hold on to, which I understand, but I feel like that central striker is really key. The only issue is we don't really have another kind of target man type of player. So I just want to bring on kind of the biggest handful I can probably find at the moment. And I think if I can make him a poacher, right, and just keep him on the shoulder of the last defender, and just really aim to annoy the opposition. Have they got anyone we can go in hard on? Like, just try and piss him off. He's having a good game, to be fair. He's won a few headers. Let's get into him a little bit. Salman's made 2 mistakes, so let's close him down a little bit more. See if we can force him into making an error. Other than that, second half will begin. Why won't it let me... Normally it lets you do a shout straight after the team talk. That's interesting. Don't really need to change anything team instruction-wise. We have been the better team, but we do have to be careful of the Jordanian counter-attack. Very narrow, very direct in central areas, and we drop down to 4th. Well, that's the North Korean defence. That is the North Korean defence. That is the North Korean defence. That is the North Korean passing. Bloody hell, lads. 2 minutes into this bloody half. Oh. Like, that's what I wanted to do. That's why I was looking for that. I wanted to tell him to concentrate. And why did it let me tell him to concentrate? I don't know. I mean, normally I can always do a shout straight after half time. I've got no idea what went on there. Once again, we build the attacks. You got 14 cross in, whip it in. Oh, he's in the post. Piss off. As if he's hit the post. This gets from bad to worse. He's overlapping for you. No. Oh, God. Finish. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Do you reckon they'll offer me the Saudi Arabia job after this? I think we are. We're going to have to stretch it. Start clearing the ball to flanks. It's a real question now. I mean, what do we even change? It feels like our options are limited in midfield. It's just... fresh legs, maybe. That's all 3 substitutions made. Right, we're at the point now where we need a goal and we need to sit on it. We need to defend the same way we did against Japan. I don't like saying we need to defend because we can't defend, let's face it. Looking at the bright side, at least taking the career job rose our reputation instantly. But if we don't go into the next stage, I can see us getting sacked again. I'm going to change him to that. Let's see if we can create more if he can drop a little bit deeper and create more interplay between him and the other strikers too. Oh, God. It's just like we get highlight after highlight and it's like us, hello, we're making a chance now, but we're going to play a crappy pass like that. Heads. Recycle. Shoot. Yes! Yes, lad! So Kyung Jin! He's a substitute as well. Okay, they brought on fresh legs in terms of a centre-back. And, well, we can't bring on fresh legs, but what we can do is try and adjust to actually sit back on them. So, generally speaking, we do alright if we drop down to counter and just leave it the way it is. Width will now become balanced, and I think that actually works in our favour because they play very narrow anyway, so now we get closer to them, if that makes sense. We'll go to a mixed passing directness and look to retain possession a little bit more now. Yeah, we'll still look to clear the ball to flanks because that's where we are obviously going to cause some problems, but we'll look to work the ball into the box. It's just really about slowing the game down now. Oh Jin Sung will drop to a defensive midfielder now. He prefers that. And both fullbacks can basically go on fullback defend. And he can just become a good old-fashioned goalkeeper. You can see their width is coming from the wing backs, and we initially have our guys tracking back, but once they enter the... Why are you shooting from there, Han? That wasn't brilliant. I hate when that happens. It was brilliant, deserved a goal by Henry. No, it was bloody stupid. And you would not ever see that in real life. They're throwing men forwards, and we've got chances for days to counter-attack from. Go on, Han. Yes, around the keeper. Cho Song-hyuk finally does something useful this tournament. Get in. Get in. In. Out. Shake it all about. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. So all I'm doing here is kind of trying to move them further back. Mark tighter, tackle harder, and all that jazz. The difference between the last game and this game is that we've actually put the ball in the goal. You know, there were points in the first half when I did seriously think we were just not going to grab a goal. You know, when we had them low crosses going in. And, yeah, I don't even know what was happening. Kim Yu-sung, though, has done all right since coming on. Like, last year, Target Man Guy, I should just nickname him Target Man Guy. Target Man Guy, oh, heads? Oh, what? Just went over about 2 of them. Target Man Guy was putting in a shift, you know. You know, was heading the ball, causing problems, getting in on the end of things, and on the end of the box. But he's not really been too much fit. And I don't know if... Oops. Lol. Cheers for the corner, lads. I don't know if it's down to the fact that he's not really getting game time for his club. I've not actually looked at it. And I... Like... His natural fitness must be really crap as well. Because... He's played like 2 games for us now. And he's still not managed to get full match fitness. So... This, like, short corner really isn't working, is it? Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh, cheeky back heel. Don't do anything stupid, mate. Good shot. And to be fair, Jordan's goalkeeper hasn't exactly been as solid as Oman's goalkeeper probably was. So we now employ the time-wasting tactics. And yeah, I'm happy with that, to be fair. And coming into this tournament, my aim, especially after seeing the group, was just to get out of the group stages. Like, I'm not sure if actually advancing from the group stages helps us in terms... Shit, actually, I mean, I'm like going defensive here, but there's still a chance. Oh, okay, Japan must be beating Jordan then, looking at that goal difference. But I can't, like, look at the whole picture, you know what I mean? But I still think the fact that we're going to finish third on 3 points should hopefully be enough. Because what I'm trying to say is we might need a better goal difference to get in that kind of, like, top 4 best third place teams, but I don't know. I hope I've not just like gotten happy for no reason. Look, we've been all over them. This is it. We've played well all tournament, guys. Oh, Japan, yay! Okay, Japan have finally scored. Yoshiniro Muto. Oh fuck! Oh no, not Cho Sang-hyuk. Okay, we're gonna finish the game off. I'm not sure if we'll be able to tell from player reactions. I mean, to be fair, there's still more games to be played. We've got like a goal difference of 0 now. It doesn't really leave us in a great place, but we'll obviously stick to the end of this episode and see what happens. When I say stick to the end of this episode, I obviously mean stick with it to the end of this episode. What? What? Wait. Did I completely like forget the scenario that we could win? So Oman were on we were on no points. Oman were on 3, and Jordan were on 3. No, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this scenario where we could still finish second if we got a better goal difference. I don't know, but we've qualified anyways. Hey, you know what? Like, I think that's karma. Only a 1-0 loss to Japan. Oman completely robbed us. We showed our quality against Jordan, I think. We've qualified for the second round. Hopefully this helps morale now because, yeah, it does because, let's be honest, what a win that is for the year after such a poor period. And we got Thailand in the second round. 102nd in the world. That's winnable. Wow. For me, both Oman and Jordan are better teams than Thailand. That's a great draw, that. And I guess that's helped because we finished second, obviously. So they must have finished third in their group. So let's actually, just before we go, guys, take a look at how the groups ended. So Group A saw South Korea finish top of their group. Lebanon finish only a point behind South Korea. Like, what a great job this Venezuelan guy's done for Lebanon. And Vietnam went through in third place with 4 points. Kuwait got knocked out. Wow, that's definitely a poor showing from Kuwait. Has our reputation gone up as well? Well, it normally goes up at the end of the event, doesn't it? I think so. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Syria have topped their group with Thailand finishing second place. But like I said, Thailand leaves me, I feel confident. I really do. The Philippines also qualified through third place. Iran and Indonesia. Fair play, Indonesia. I think I saw them actually. Yeah, they beat Palestine 6-2. And then Bahrain 3-0. So, wow. Fair play, Indonesia. They definitely look like, you know, underdogs looking to cause problems. Palestine and Bahrain obviously both getting knocked out. This was like the group of death this. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Iraq and the United Arab Emirates. All real good footballing sides in Asia. What a group. Surprised to see Qatar finish above Iraq, but we've already kind of discussed that Qatar are a bit of a weird one because they bring in foreigners and give them the passport and all that jazz. Even though the game might not reflect that now. I mean, okay, there you go. The top player from Qatar is called Lucas Mendez. The last time I checked, Lucas Mendez wasn't a Arabic name. Amin Lecomte. I mean, Amin is an Arabic name. He's French, Moroccan, fair enough. But again, he's French, Moroccan, like he's not Qatari. But he's lived in the country long enough. They just give him the passport and say, okay, play football for us. Like, I mean, I should say FIFA should do something about it, but FIFA is corrupt, aren't they? FIFA are more corrupt than the North Korean regime. I said it. And if, again, I've said this before, if after saying strange comments like this, in 2 days' time, if the next episode isn't out, call the police or something. The North Korean Secret Service will have got hold of me. China and Uzbekistan. I don't mean to offend any North Koreans watching, by the way. It's just banter. China finishing top of their group. Uzbekistan second place. And, yeah, of course, finally we've got our group. Oh, we are the last group. Okay. So, Oman actually qualified as well. Oh, we knocked out Jordan. That must be annoying, you know, being Jordan, because they beat Oman. But they didn't beat us, did they? So, yeah. So that is going to be it for this episode. What an episode. I mean, what a... The last 3 episodes have been... Oh, bloody hell, you know what I mean? In terms of changes going into the next episode, I think we might probably see Kim Yu-sung, I think it is. Yeah, Kim Yu-sung maybe start, because he played well for me towards the end of that last game. I think we made him a deep line forward. I'll have to go back and check what tweaks I did, because I don't remember. Jong Kwang-song is suspended for the next match, but Ryu Kwang-ho can come in. Yeah, we don't really have a scouting report on Thailand just yet. Let's actually just take a quick look at their results just before we go. They lost to Syria, which is expected, but we beat Syria last year in our friendlies, so, you know, I think we should be able to beat Thailand. They drew 1-1 to the Philippines, who again aren't that great of a team, and then they beat Tajikistan 3-1. Wow, they were 1-0 down. What a turnaround that was. I mean, that's a qualification and a half. They were probably, like, going to get knocked out before the last 3 minutes of that game. What a comeback. Oh, yeah, I'll show you an even better comeback, actually. So, Lebanon, obviously, people probably know by now, if you're watching, why I keep an eye on Lebanon. And they were 5-1 up against Vietnam. And Vietnam brought it back to 5-4. Like, they were 5-1 up. Vo Ton An, if that's how you say it, in the 89th minute, getting that goal to make it 5-4. And they must be shitting themselves. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We have finally gotten out the group stages of an international tournament. Can we go all the way? Probably not, but I'd like to beat Thailand. So until next time, thanks for watching.